Isagi, please! I need you to fight back! What's up, guys? Welcome to here. We want to do a breakdown / live reaction and review of chapter 252 of Blue Lock, which is known as Peak Performance. And y'all, I'm worried. I'm just worried. Mainly for Isagi, like his entire reputation. Like, you don't live that down. What Rin Hitoshi did to that man on international TV, you do not live down, bro. Babes are watching this game, bro, and he literally got signed. Oh. As an Isagi Glazer, as a person who may or may not claim that Isagi is currently his favorite character in the entire manga, bro, that was a spear to the heart. That was a spear directly into my poor waiting heart. So, like, I'm in agony. Agony for more painful than yours. But let me not waste any more time. Let's hop into chapter 252. Oh, sweet mother of mercy, Rin. Please, hold back. Hold back, Rin. Don't cook him. Please don't cook him. Oh, I'm worried. I'm scared. Okay. Enough fear. Enough fear. Let's not waste any more time. And let's hop right into it. Editing me. Ready. 3, 2, 1, go. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do happen to have it on me. Well, I do happen to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact. It's Peak Lock, a.k.a. Peak every week. I mean, you know we got to pre-draw it. We gotta make sure it looks good, looks scrumdiddlyumptious, look delicious. We're in a volatile situation, folks. This is actually kind of a crazy panel right here on the opening page, though. We've got all 3 of our canon Metavision users. All 3 of them are here. We've got the original, the follower, and the support of the follower. All 3 Metavision. But you know how crazy that is? Do you know how bonkers that is? The new Rin is so cracked. He required all 3 Metavision users to gank him. Shido's not even here yet. Karasu nowhere to be found. Tokimitsu, he can probably still score. Like, I'm sorry, dog. This is wild. That Rin really was a full combination effort. Bro, really got jumped by the whole team. Like, we always joke. Well, okay, to be fair, like, in the early games, it was not a joke. Like, in Manshine and, like, the early part of Ubers, it low-key was not a joke. Like, the whole team was trying to jump Isagi. But, like, we joke about that. But to be fair, in all those scenarios, I mean, except for, like, maybe Ubers when he was getting double-teamed by... But even then, double-teamed, not triple-teamed. I guess Lorenzo a little bit, but even still, no. Lorenzo was on Kaiser for the most of that game. Like, the one time he wasn't is when Kaiser scored. So, like, this is OD. This is insane. This is way too much. The fact that it took 3 Metavision users to stop one man, and 2 of them failed. Like, don't get me wrong. They slowed Rin down likely enough for Hiori to... and then block it last chapter. But it's still insane that all 3 of them got elite. Though, thank you all for pointing out that should have been a foul. Like, I didn't even realize that. But I guess, yeah, grabbing your opponent by the collar and lifting them. I mean, sure, it's a disrespectful moment. But, like, it's so disrespectful, it qualifies for a foul. So, interesting. Obviously, this is Blue Lock. They probably ain't gonna call it. Let's see. Second ball in the air! And I'll say, use your words, bro. You can't be voice acting you. We just go, ugh. You're incredible, Hiori. And Isagi, you're sunned. I'm not gonna forget it. It's been a week already, but I'm not gonna forget it. On live TV, like, here's the thing, right? Rin didn't score. But it doesn't matter, though. Like, you ever been so disrespected that even if you beat your, like, for reference, there was a time, I forget the guy's name, but I can tell you his team verbatim. He was playing Super Saiyan Goku, Blue Goku, and Base Goku. All on the same team. That man round start TOD'd me. I don't even remember how he did it. He just round start TOD'd me. It was the most disrespectful thing ever. I was playing my main team at the time, before 21 got nerfed admittedly, so I was kind of a fiend, but I was playing my Blue Goku. Actually, no. Yes, It was. The reason it's so embarrassing is because my other main was SS4 Gogeta. And I probably, ironically enough, if I hadn't been playing SS4 Gogeta so much, I probably wouldn't have done what I did at the start. I went for a standing M. Because I was so used to playing Gogeta 4 that I completely forgot that SS Blue's Goku standing M is not the same width or distance or activation time. So when he round start TOD my Blue Goku, I popped off. I went crazy. I went absolutely stupid and dumb on bro. Like, Android 21 took out the first half of his character because he played in that order. He played SS Goku, SS Blue Goku, and Base Goku at the very end. And Base Goku had come in for the finisher. So I slaughtered his Base Goku, got halfway through his SS Goku, and then Trunks finished off the rest. But it didn't matter. He won and done me. I'll never forget it. Because it was so disrespectful. It doesn't matter that I won. It's the fact that I got sunned at round start. Just like Isagi got sunned at round start. But for me, that's a personal experience that happened to me when I wasn't streaming, and only the amount of people who watch this video or talk about it afterwards are going to know about. Isagi, in your universe, millions of people just watched you get sunned. Let's see. You're incredible, Hiori. You managed to anticipate all of that? Yes. Which I know a lot of people really still don't like Hiori getting such massive buffs, but I'm fine with it. And of course, y'all are going to be like, well, of course, Pencil Man, you're fine with it because Hiori supports Isagi. And absolutely. But also just because Hiori is kind of, like, he's gotten minimal screen time up until the Ubers game. I'll give that. But he has been described for the longest time as a mentalist, a facilitator. He's been put in positions very similar to, like, other mentalist facilitators, like your, say, Itoshis, heck, like Isagi and stuff like that. So I'm fine with him being this adept, and especially considering he was working with 2 other Metavision users. If he, like, one-on-one ran and stopped Ren, then I'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Wait a minute. But considering he was able to pretty much do what Isagi did in Ubers a lot and, like, follow behind people and read what their emotions were going to be off of that, he saw 2 Metavision users charging. And it was like, this could go bad. And then he charged to the one spot, knowing Rin's playstyle. So, like, I'd say it's fine. I saw a lot of people get on Hiori's neck for coming in and saving BM like this. So, let my boy cook. You managed to read all of that? Even foresaw the possibility that I would be outdone by Rin? Isagi, you weren't outdone, my friend. You were sunned! Do you know how much slander I had to take, Isagi? Do you know how much slander I had to undergo? I have one friend who reads Blue Lock. Guess who his favorite character is? Guess who couldn't live it down for a week? Isagi, I need you to score right now. But let's see. Without a wasted movement, you rush to a shot course. Yeah. Which is crazy. Yeah, he did have to, now I think about it, he already did have to charge all the way around them, get in their line of sight, and Rin still had to shoot organically enough so that he didn't, like, alter the curve shot. But let's see. You understood my field of vision and moved that way because we shared the same visualization. Yeah, it's a very similar dynamic, ironically enough, to what Isagi and Rin had way back in second selection, where they both saw the same vision of the field, but in a similar vein to the role that Nagi played, where Nagi was like, well, shoot, like, I don't like fitting in your vision. Deuces. And then he pieced out and kind of did his own thing, which allowed him to score. Hiori, on the defense, did the opposite, where he was like, oh, okay, I see your vision, and it's going to fail. This board, he probably didn't think it's going to fail, but he's like, just in case it does fail, let me be here in order to stop it. I like that. Once again, it shows that Metavision users don't, well, Kaiser and Isagi get in each other's way for, like, obvious reasons. But outside of that, it shows that having multiple Metavision users isn't something that's going to be a long-term negative. Like, a big thing that a lot of people were worried about is that the more and more Metavision was introduced, the more and more in the way people were going to get of each other. Like, especially once we got to the U20 team. Think about it now with how many Metavision users we have total. We have Isagi, we have Hiori, we have Reo, we have Aiku, we have Nico, and most likely Karasu is going to have it too. But even then, 5 Metavision users. I feel like I'm missing one. No, because I'm leaving out the pros, because obviously they're not going to play for Blue Lock. But, like, and to be fair, I think all 5 of those people have potential to be starters. Isagi, easily a starter. Hiori, easily a starter. Well, depending on how he does this game, but considering what he just did, he's probably going to be a starter. Aiku, obviously a starter. Nico, obviously a starter. Reo, it's a little bit debatable. Depends on what he does in Manshine. in the final Manshine game, but he's most likely going to be a starter too because of how good he can facilitate. And in a similar way to how he was a starter way back when in the U20 arc. So that was 5 Metavision users, 2 of which would be right on top of each other in Aiku and Nico, and then Reo, who would have to be coordinating with 2 other Metavision users in Hiori and Isagi, and that depends on where Hiori even gets put. If he gets put on the offensive line, on the midfielder line, or on the back line. So, like, a lot of people were worried that they would get in the way of each other, but I do like that Kaneshiro-sensei is establishing early on, before we do run into the Metavision not the Metavision meat munching contest, the Metavision madhouse, essentially, where half the darn team has it. I do like that we're establishing they can work together, they can stack, they can interpret each other's visions and work off of that. It's gonna make me, it's made me even more excited to see what that 5-man combo is gonna look like when put on the field, especially 6 if Karasu does end up getting it, like I think he will. And we get to see like this super complex formation where they're all feeding off of each other's visions and stacking on top of each other and reading into the future. I'm very, very excited. Once again, I have my concerns for the U20 arc in terms of like character establishment and how much I'm going to care about the opposing team and how long the games are going to be overall. But at the same time, I'm very, very excited because it's going to be I think the first time we're going to see a team of like properly coordinated people. Properly. Notably, there's likely still going to be some animosity, but like way less animosity than was in U20. Let's see. Actually, since the start of this game, every player in all their plays have been at a seriously high level. Yeah, because they are not letting each other breathe. But that's good, though. That's good. I do like how everyone's on 11, like, from the start. Like, the first chapter of this game is nuts. Stay hydrated, folks. But even the first chapter of this game is absolutely buka bonkers. Seeing everyone charge in the way they did, it goes to show how desperate they are, right? And it makes sense. It makes sense. Notably, if this was like the first match or the second match or even the third match, I'd be like, whoa, calm down, y'all. It's not that deep. But this is the match to essentially decide it all. This match, especially, I mean, not really Kunigami. Kunigami's a safe bet. But, like, I forget what Karasu's value is, but he's on the lower end. Nanase's definitely on the lower end. Bro's about to get cut. Zantetsu, like, heck, even Raichi. These are characters who are close to losing it all. This is their final gamble. This is their final gamble to lay it all on the table and get their money up, not their money up, to get in that top 23. And to see them go all out from rip, beautiful stuff. It has a different energy than what Manshine, Barcha, and Ubers opened up with. Don't get me wrong, they still opened up with extreme intensity. Like, the first goals of all those games are super duper memorable. Whether it be Chihiri's goal in Manshine, whether it be Bachira's goal in Barcha, or whether it be Baro's goal in Ubers. All of them do have a high intensity energy to them, but the starts of the game didn't really have that level of intensity. The only one that comes close is like Ubers with the introduction of Lorenzo, but even then, I wouldn't say it has the same like the desperation that's in everyone's eyes and their bones as they try to fight for their chance to survive. So I like it. Good stuff. Nice and juicy. But let's see. All 22 players on this field have been executing at 100% the plays. Wait, what? Have been executing at 100% the plays they prepared. This final match is nuts. You're getting sunned on live TV. I'm not letting it go. But let's see. This match is without a doubt. Okay, Sagi, the ball's still in play, bro. Now's not the time to be fantasizing and reminiscing. Will be the best 11 on 11 I've ever experienced. That's crazy after U20. But I suppose it's accurate. You know, once again, that's what this match will benefit from. That, in my opinion, a lot of unless we start running into certain characters, like Kaiser again, like Lorenzo again, this is a match that honestly will probably be the emotional like zenith, just because of how many of these characters that we know that have established interactions, established reasons for interacting, and bases to have emotional fever pitches behind. Kunigami and Shido. Heck, right here. Let's see it right here. Karasu and Hiori. Rin and Isagi. I said Kunigami and Shido. But heck, even dynamics that are not established yet will very likely be super duper important in this match. Such as Rin and Kaiser. Like, there's so many different matchups. We already started to see a little bit of Shido and Kaiser. Like, this match has so much going into it. The wrist is gonna be a wet. Well, let's see. Look at Karasu in that with that smooth, buttery jump though. And where did bro even come from? I don't remember the end of the last chapter though, so I'll believe he was there. But like there was, I forget which one it was in one of the recent chapters. There was some shadow syndrome. Like I swear I didn't see you. Though I think no more. Like I remember one of those was like a cross chapter thing, where if I went back in the chapter I was reviewing, I didn't see it. But then afterwards, when I was like reviewing the previous chapters, then I saw the character running up the field. So like Nomura and Kaneshiro, they're very specifically like long branching it. So I'll let it slide. But let's see. And to be fair, Karasu was on offense, so I assume he just wasn't shown for a second. What gives, Hiori? I have to wait for a minute and now you're totally manly. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Give me the dynamics. Give them to me. Give me the character interaction. Yes. So that's what I'm here for. And I do like how Karasu can immediately tell. Like, notably, this is their first interaction on the pitch. And he's like, you carry yourself differently, bucko. Something transpired, didn't it? Like, he just immediately knows. And honestly, you know. And notably, this even come from a guy who, like, had extensive friendships or anything with the team I played with or anything like that. But just, like, I did track and field with the guy for maybe, like, 3 years. But, like, when he came with something different, I knew. And when I came with something different, he knew. So like, I understand that feeling of, like, okay. Hold on, Shane. Hold the beat and switch. Okay, I see what you're doing. And I like how Karasu's willing to give that respect. Got a problem? I mean, presumably. Nah, not at all. I've been waiting for this, you idiot. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love it. I love it when boys are boys in Blue Lock and BL. There are like 3 named female characters in this manga. Henri, Isagi's mom has a name. Does Bachida's mom have a name? Who are there are 3? I know I messed this up before. I made the dastardly assumption that Isagi's mom didn't have a name because I didn't remember it. But she does have a name. The only one I know is Henri though. And, like, I know Chigiri's sister exists. I know Kunigami's sisters exist. I know Baro's sister exists. But I don't know if they have names or if their names are stated in the light novel. I'm genuinely forgetting. But let's see. I do like this, though. Once again, it's that, like, notably, I feel like everyone's experiencing some asymmetry. It doesn't have to be in sports. It doesn't have to be in video games. Just, if you've ever had that dynamic with somebody where it's like, I know you, bucko. I know you very, very well at this point. Yeah, I get Karasu's feeling here where he's like, come on, now I've been waiting. I've been hyped up. You finally cooking? You finally found a reason to live? A reason to get invested in the game? Let's do it then. I understand the feeling. And I like how Hiori's like, thank you. Now hold on, I need that ball back. Let's see. They're still coming. Pause, Raichi. You're on live TV, bro. They can understand you. Chill out, bro. Chill out. Actually, now that I think about it, how does that work? They can understand each other because they have the earbuds. But, well, I guess they aren't really mic'd up. Like, you can barely hear them, most likely. Unless the earpods that they have are, like, also microphones, which I don't think they are. Presumably, you can't actually hear them. So, never mind. It's fine. They're still coming! Everywhere! Oh, Lord! It's everywhere! Why is the whole field turning white? Is Shido here? Oh, Shido is here! That's why! Watch out for the second wave! I was kidding about the ocean references, right? Why'd you say wave? The ball is with Karasu, and Karasu likely still has hands. Let's see Karasu cook, though, because his value has been extraordinarily low. Like, Karasu, I'm gonna need you to cook. Let's see it. Read it. Ooh! Bro, immediately hopped in. I do love how it's being used, though. It's giving me massive Sharingan flashbacks. Like, Metavision and all its variations. Well, I say all its variations. It's really Isagi's unique one, and then everyone else has the generic Metavision look. But, like, from Metavision to Predator Eye, I love how, like, there are the moments where you can almost feel it. You can almost hear the Sharingan sound effect when Isagi's like, and the eyes pop out, bro. But let's see. Read it. Predict what's about to happen when everyone here is playing soccer at 100%. But once again, interesting. At least it's not being drawn. It doesn't look like Karasu has Metavision. He's just playing his own traditional way. And also, Rin hasn't really shown Metavision either. That's interesting. Those were like two Metavision users I was like 100% sold on being Metavision users. So, neat. Maybe Nomura's just not drawing it yet because it isn't going to be the focal point. At least not yet, but still, intriguing. Oh, bro didn't even hold on to the ball. Bro sent it backwards. A backwards pass? Don't tell me the two Metavision users got caught off guard immediately. Wait, Rin? Okay, I see Rin. Kaiser, where you at? Kaiser? Kaiser, please. Kaiser, please. Kaiser, where are you? Turned into Toad for a second there. Kaiser, please, where'd you go? Bro, vanished into the shadow realm. Kaiser, I know you're here, bro. Get up. Kaiser, fight back. Where are you? The two Metavision users are shot, but where are you, Kaiser? Where are you? Not my boy. No, like, seriously, where is he actually? I don't see him there. I see go tomorrow. Let me lean in close and analyze. Random. I don't know who that is. Another random. I think that's Mensa and Birkenstock. Oh, there he is. All right, he's there. I was worried. I genuinely could not see him. Had no clue where Rowan. I was actually actively concerned, but. Have you drank water today? Stay hydrated. Please. It's good for your body. But let's see. The backwards pass to Charles, most likely, I'm guessing. That's right. Everyone on the field is getting heated up. Wait a second. It's Loki. That's right. Everyone on the field is getting heated up, ain't it? No, what is that voice? Did I just give him my voice? Then again, I give Isagi a gruffer variation of my voice. But I guess I should really give that voice to Loki, not Isagi. Huh. That's right. Everyone in the field is getting fired up. So now, it's time. Yeah, what did I knew it? Look at this. I don't got a big old forehead for nothing. I do usually have it for nothing. I don't be thinking too much. Let's see. It's time for you to cause some mischief, you contrarian. This is going to be interesting. I'm interested to see Charles Cook in particular. Because he has Metavision too. So, I was going to say the youngest Metavision user, but Nico also has Metavision, and we don't know exactly who's younger between the two. We know he's the youngest in the France League, but we don't actually know, like, who's really younger between him and Nico. But let's see. I'm worried. Please don't let him cook. Oh, look at Karasu's face here. He's like, you fell for the setup, bucko. Look at Hiori's genuine shock. I was so focused on Charles, I didn't even notice that. Karasu is he has one of those grins you just want to smack somebody for. Like, oh, you don't start smiling like that. Like, come on now. And Hiori's like, Nani, my ankles shattered? No. Let's see. You contrarian. Oh no. We were so focused on guarding the goal and making our own plays that we all forgot about Charles for a moment. Who's we? I didn't forget. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. He's free. Here he comes. Will he shoot? No. It'll be about... Ooh! Is that a unique Metavision design? And he's tweaking already? Look at the vein popping out of bro. What? Charles, I'm gonna need you back. Alrighty. Charles, I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna see you in U20, bucko. I'm gonna see you in U20, but I'm gonna need you back. I think this is verbatim the first unique Metavision design we've got. Unless this is a new type of eye. And sure, it's not like too different. Like, notably, Metavision eye is literally just this with like extra rings. But still, I like this kind of like, I forget what it's called. Like, my brain is saying pie circle. That's not it. This, what is it called? No, I guess it's kind of like not a slot machine. I forget what the symbol's called, but I like it. It's ironically enough simpler than the regular Metavision design, but I like it. It almost plays into the character. Like he's really, really skilled, really, really natural, a fantastic A1 prodigy. But since he's still so new to the game and he doesn't have the experience, he doesn't have that like complete proper Metavision with the bands circling about. He only has the basic lines. Let's see. Once again, yo, the motion, Hiori, I need you to cook, bro. We put you on the field, and for what? He's doing nothing. You're equivalent to Mensa. Actually looks really good in the shot, though. But like you're being equivocated to Mensa, bro. Please, and this is so gorgeous. Like, I know y'all are gonna get sick and tired of me glazing all over Yusuke Nomura, but I hate to say it, as a pencil man myself, I've got to glaze. Once again, one of these days, I'm literally just gonna. I have a bottle of icing. I don't have a bottle of glaze. I'm just gonna get like a bottle titled glaze. I'm gonna bring it. It's just gonna be in every video, and I'll pull it on screen every single time I'm about to glaze. It'll be like a glaze warning signal. People put spoiler warnings. I put glaze warnings. But the art is just beautiful. The kinesthetic motion, the dynamism of the pose, the usage of the white sparks to show the motion, the impact mark, everything is just so good. I swear, he's a demon. Like, I know he was an assistant for Hajime Isayama, the Attack on Titan creator. And I'll say this, verbatim, Isayama, early manga art, a little bit rough. But by the end, Isayama was a top tier, top of the line, gorgeous artist. Years upon years of working on his series made him legendary in the art sphere. He has some of my favorite spreads and even just character designs and panels in all of anime and manga, at least that I've read. I have not read much anime and manga, to be fair. But he is some of my favorite. Nomura's already surpassed him on like every level. The one thing I'll specifically give Isayama more is just like sometimes the detail, but even then, like the detail in this is like I could reproduce this if I tried, but I couldn't come up with it. Like the giga brain that needs to go behind formulating this image and putting it to page, legendary. And like the dynamism of the pose is fantastic because it is so close to breaking into the uncanny valley and not looking right, but it's exaggerated just enough and sells the force of this pass shot or whatever this is end up being fantastically. And once again, it's only Nomura and the other mangaka who does the Blue Lock art for Episode Nagi. They're the only two who consistently have this top of the line crazy tier. Even as a person who massively glazes Yuko Suzuki, the Sakamoto Days mangaka, for their usage of motion and clothing in motion, the only person who comes close to them is Nomura. More than Nakaba Suzuki. Well, okay. It's a hot debate between those. But like, honestly, I may have to give it to. He's just so good. He's so good with it because like the overall artistic quality is even better than Sakamoto Days, I'd say, and even better than Four Nights / Seven Deadly Sins. It's just that good. And then, I gotta glaze. I'm sorry. I gotta glaze. Let's see. Is Rin? Oh, do you know how disrespectful that is? Bro really said, "I see you over there, on Rin, but I know you're not winning the 1v1. I saw you get sunned, my boy." And he still sent it straight to Rin. You know how disrespectful this is? He's like, you not only did disrespected by being picked up on live TV like a child, but then by an actual child. You're disregarded. And look at Kaiser and Ness here. Kaiser, what is going on in that head of yours, bro? What? How did bro do that? What kind of rotation jutsu is this? Neji, is that you, my boy? What kind of rotation? That's like an inverse gyro shot. Is this like a complex inverse gyro shot? Like it goes up, down, and over. Up, down, and then up. Like what kind of next is this? For all my soccer players out there, for all my football players, is this possible? Is this? I've never seen something like this before. What? Have I even seen this in the manga before? Like that is wild. And like it looked like such a clean, straight shot at first too. But then it has this like, and it's so close to the top of Rin's head too. Like if he was at full height, that would have bounced off his dome piece. What? A perfect backspin. He knows what it is. Wait. A perfect backspin upward curve? It's not a pass to Rin. So it's a long pass over 30 meters? I never predicted something like that. I guess it's a thing that can happen. Once again, I don't actually know too much about football. I'm just a Blue Lock reader. I don't seem so contradictory. Should a football reader know more? Or shouldn't a Blue Lock fan know more about football? Yes. Am I the Blue Lock fan? No. But darn, that is crazy. But you know what I like? I like how Kaiser's already schmoving for it. Look at my... I'm sorry, I'm a massive Kaiser glazer. I'm a Kaiser creamer, alright? Like, it may be wild to say this, he's probably my second favorite character. And we have no backstory for bro. We have no backstory. We have a little hint of backstory through Nessa's backstory. We have no backstory for bro. It's just that his design is fire. He has my favorite goal in the entire series. I think his mentality is fantastic. I think his dynamic with Isagi is the best in the series so far. Yes! I know that sounds crazy to some. And I know the Baro fans will be like, how does he have a better dynamic with Isagi than Baro? And I know the Nagi fans are going to be like, how does he have a better dynamic with Kaiser than Nagi? And I know the Bachira fans are going to be like, how does he have a better dynamic with Isagi than Bachira? But I don't know. The animosity, and the Rin fans, I know, because I've had long conversations with an actual Rin fan who's wanted to wring me up by the neck for making such a statement. But I think it's valid. I love Kaiser. So I love seeing bro getting an emotion like that. But let's see. Oh no, I'm talking about cleaning, please. No. Gagamaru, please. Kagamaru, please save us, Kagamaru. Kagamaru, please save us, Kagamaru. Please, Kagamaru, please. Don't tell me this demon. Look at him. Everyone's already off one, bro. First Charles was out here, popping the vein out the side of his head. And now Shido, he's got multiple. He's throbbing on live television. Shido, you can't be throbbing on live television. Please, not for the kids, Shido, please. Is Shido gonna get the first goal? No way, please don't tell me Shido's gonna get the first goal, bro. Our 3 Metavision users are gonna get cooked by a 15-year-old now. What's this kick to the unthinkable? Look at bro. He's so locked. He doesn't even have flow activated. That's crazy. He's like pumping out multiple veins. He's got like 1, 2, like 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 separate veins popping, but he's not even in flow. He's just schmoving. And you know what it meant? Wait a second. No, I think everyone's man marked. I was about to say, where's the defense? I know all 3 of our meta, like Karasu's with Hiori right now. Rin is with Isagi right now, obviously. Kaiser was getting up, I guess. So he couldn't be there. But then who else is our defensive line? Raichi had somebody. Raichi was on somebody, I think. Golly, though, my friends. Look at you! Playing hopscotch instead of getting the darn ball. Let's see. Shido? He's the only one reacting at full speed. Is he in on this? No. Wait. Shido isn't even looking... Oh, no! He doesn't even need say. Shido's beating the allegations. Okay, but to be fair, he is still being fed by a good midfielder. So I guess this is different. But, like, one of the biggest allegations, one of the biggest ways that you would argue, like, Shido... Really, you would argue Shido isn't even, like, a top 3 player. It's pretty hard to came out of the top 5, especially, like, if you're going by striker specifically. Like, Shido's finishing and ability in the penalty box is, like, way too good to, like, start dropping. There's a reason he was a main antagonist, essentially, for Blue Lock. Like, bro was not fodder, for no intents and purposes. But, like, especially once the Neo-Ignis League power creep started to kick in, a lot of Shido I'm not going to say slander, but, like, a lot of Shido's feats and stuff were being put into reevaluation, and a lot of it came to the fact that he's kind of like a feed machine. Like, you can't really, like, he doesn't really do anything else but feed. Or not even feed, but be fed. He doesn't feed anybody else. He's kind of just always there for himself, and, like, he started dropping off lower and lower and lower, and a lot of people just said he was a say merchant. And to be fair, in a way, Charles is just a lesser say. So, like, technically, he still is a midfielder merchant, but it goes to show he can work with other people quite effectively, even in an intense game like this. So, Shido, all the Shido fans, your stocks, they're rising. They're overflowing. Let's see. Huh? Somebody's there? In my ultimate contrarian spot? Something about that sounds wrong. I don't know what it is. Something about that my ultimate contrarian spot? And wait a minute. You mean you just sent it? Oh, really? Two negatives make a positive, I guess. Shido was just charging. He didn't even know where the ball was going to be. He was like, I just got to be in the penalty box, bro. That's all I really need right now. And Charles was like, Well, that explains why he doesn't have the rings around his Metavision. Yeah, whatever. That is wild. Oh, for real? It came to my ultimate feel-good... And now that's wrong. I don't have to defend that one, right? I don't have to defend saying that this one feels wrong. To my ultimate feel-good spot. Shido, he's a child. He's 15. I have no idea how old Shido is. I'm not looking it up. these two idiots really were just there. They are the purest definition of what Sei was looking for. Sei operated on some sort of logical structure based on the pre-existing limits of something that he could establish and pushing slightly beyond those limits to outstrip anyone who could perceive the limits of other people. Like an Isagi, like a Rin, like a Hiori, like a Reo in the time of U20. But no, these two are just nuts. I'm not sure which I like this. No, I don't know. I really like saying Shido's dynamic, though. But honestly, these two idiots just accidentally syncing up, it's simultaneously more impressive and hilarious, but infinitely more stupid. I swear if Shido scores off this, I'm going to lose my mind. What the heck? So he wasn't in on it? That was improvised? This is even the outcome of... Wait, what? This is the outcome that each of them ultimately wanted? This is the same... Oh! I didn't even think about it that way. But not really, though. Not really. I wouldn't say it's the same. I see what he's comparing it to. This is the same as what happened back then with Hiori and me. Not really. You and Hiori were on the same wavelength. You knew where you needed to be for the ball. He literally said, go to the best... Well, I forget. I need to reread the end of that. But I think he literally said, whoever's in the right spot, they're getting the ball. He saw you went to the right spot. These two did not communicate. There was no link. It was two head empty people, head emptying together. Isagi, this is not the same. Gagamaru, please! Gagamaru, please! I see you, bro. Save us. Save us, Gagamaru. Don't let these two demons cook. Bro, straight told for it. Ultimate resonance. What am I reading? JJK? One Punch Man? I should start reviewing One Punch Man on the channel. That'd be fun. I need to actually read One Punch Man, though. I know it's weird. I ironically don't. I think I click on One Punch Man every single time I see it on Viz. I never actually read it though. I never actually properly consume the manga. But ultimate, and he's in flow. No, he's gonna score. Please don't tell me he scores. Please. No. Kagamaru. You. How could you? Kagamaru. Why? How? It was a header. He's like, oh my lord. Why, Kagamaru? How? He's not even near the goal. What in the world? But you know what that does? That wraps up. I didn't even think of that as an open thread. That wraps one up though. Because if you remember, the shot that Isagi stopped in U20 was very specifically a header going for Gagamaru. So this time when Isagi wasn't there to stop it because he got outplayed. But does this even count as outplaying? Like being real. I get it. It's resonance and syncing up and the two just happen to be in the right place at the right... But what in the world, dog? What kind of next... But you know what? Now that I think about it, this actually kind of makes me low-key happy. Shido's not scoring again. Unless PXG... Nah, he's not. He's not scoring again. This is it. Shido's going to be... Wow, actually, this is crazy now that I think about it. That's the thing with the 3-goal map. Unless Shido scores twice and overtakes Rin, in terms of scoring at least, he's not scoring again. He better be useless the entire rest of the match. Never mind. Big dubs. Big dubs. I mean, hefty L. Gargantuan L. Super crazy next level Omega Mutant level L. But golly, this is beautiful though too. I already know the thumbnail. I already know the thumbnail. Gosh darn it, bro. Why? So that's how it is in this final match. The only goals possible. Why are they both speaking in emojis? What does this one even mean? What does that even mean? The only goals possible are those born from a collision of peak performances. 1-0 PXG to BM. We screaming in a... What does that even mean? Is he yelling heart? Put your tongues away, you freaks! Oh, they're demons. They're both demons. They're both demons. They're both freaks and ghouls and monsters and beasts and demons. What? But regardless, gosh darn it. It's still peak. As sad as I am, and my 3 Metavisioners got giga played. I gotta put credit on it. Allow me to slide my Shido Glazer hat on. I still am a Shido fan, I will admit. But gosh darn it, man. And Gagamaru, bro. Gagamaru.
Oh, do I hit it? Oh, do I hit it? Oh, my boy Gagamaru is looking rough.
Wow. Okay, so if you're wondering why the chapter's gas, if I have to explain it to you, I mean the goal at the end should be more than enough to explain why it's gas. But one, the art in this chapter, just legendary. Nomura, I could slop off Nomura's art for days. I could literally devour it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If I could turn this art into food, it would probably be one of my only meals. I'd have Murata's art for dessert, by the way. But with that being the case, art fantastic. Two, I'm loving the character dynamics in this chapter. Notably, it's the most real dynamics we get is Karasu and Hiori, but like that's one of the main ones I wanted to see, so I'm more than happy to see it. It's cool to see Isagi start cooking, but the main thing, I gotta give it to Charles, especially for a character who, admittedly, if you can go back to my live reaction, I didn't really think I was gonna rock with all too much. I'm leaning with it. I'm rocking with it. I can't wait to see him sync up with Rin and do something crazy, because assumingly Rin's going to adjust his playstyle for this. Seeing Rin and Isagi play off each other so well in this chapter is great as well. Of course, Kaiser does nothing in this chapter. But hey, sacrifices. And this goal is just fantastic. Overall, an amazing chapter. Actually, I know the perfect password for this. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave Dragon Ball in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do happen to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1 a month. Things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. And so now become a member of the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. Some of those perks include live reactions to every other series of review, every variation of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order any video you want. Now, thank you guys so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dagger the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our $3 members, Wakanda Plays, Red Wolf, 4765, Greyhound, and Atkins Void. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $5 patrons, Victor, Sean, RNG Master, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Igneal, and Demix LNT. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $7 members, Autumn Mornings Lazo, Sick Addiction, and Jan Tomas. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $10 patrons, Robbie Uchiha and Joaquin. And I'd like to give another thank you to our $25 member, Alex Ice Rose. I'd like to give a hefty thank you to our $25 patron, Winter. I'd like to give another gargantuan thank you to our $25 patron, Steron. I'd like to give another humongous thank you to our $25 patron, EHAC1. I'd like to give another scrumdiddlyumptious thank you to our $25 patron, ChinaDoll09. I'd like to give a final and gargantuan thank you to our final $25 member, Calvin Elder.